Hello everyone, it's Justice1954 here. Welcome back to another video. And today's video, I'll be reviewing the Studio Series, Transformers Studio Series 114 Megatron from Transformers 1. So, you put that right there. So this is the box, pretty much the same as the other ones I've gotten in the past, or yeah, like Optimus Prime or I think that's it as far as I know. Oh, in the Galvatron one I have, which is not in this location. It's packed up already. So, also, this is the last review of the year. I know I should have done this year. I think I got this guy last year for Christmas. I unboxed him. I just haven't gotten around to reviewing him because I had other things going on, other videos to do and whatnot. It's been, yeah, I've been here and there. So, anyways, this is the box. Pretty nice. Transformers 1. Shows Megatron. There's the side. Pretty cool. The back showing cool poses you can do. And it has 24 steps. And it does come with a diorama. Like Optimus Prime does. And I think the other ones I've gotten. But anyways. The other side. The top. And the bottom that shows Lego Mumbo Jumbo. So, pull the camera down a little bit. And here is Megatron from Transformers 1. The movie that will never get a sequel to because bad marketing and crap like that. And also, before I continue, that this guy does come with accessories, so I'll show those first before we get into the review on Megatron. So he comes with these guns or whatever you call them. I'm not sure what you actually call these, but he comes with two of these. I don't think he had these in the movie. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's so pretty cool though. And he comes with a cannon, which is also part of his tank cannon which is part of the transformation. That was let me tell you, the transformation of this guy was not fun the first time. But anyways, and next, his last accessory is his iconic fusion cannon, which is pretty nice actually. So yeah, so we're gonna put this off to the side, and here we are moving to Megatron. So obviously I think this is the final form of Megatron that we see in Transformers 1. Again, the movie that we'll never get a sequel to because bad marketing and it failed miserably in the box office. So yeah, I guess we'll never get a sequel. Oh well. So here is Megatron, which originally D16 in Transformers 1. And I think he looks alright. He's a little, I'm guessing he's a little beefy in this, this figure's a little bit beefy. But that's just me, I don't know why. Not saying I hate the figure already. Again, not saying I hate it already. I think Optimus is the same, I don't know. I'm looking at him off to the side over here. But I think since it is Studio Series, I think he does look a little bigger than he does in the movie, technically, which he is because this is his final form before finding Optimus Prime / Orion Pax, and I think the detailing is alright. I mean, you can see, and also he does not have the Decepticon logo, of course. And yeah, I wonder why they didn't add the Decepticon logo. Again, it is like again, we did see him at the end of the movie. He does get, well, in the second post-credit scene, that he does get the Decepticon logo on his chest. So I guess that's why they couldn't add the Decepticon logo. Oh, where was this for? That angle, right? But anyways, So I think the detail on it looks alright. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm guessing they can add more detail on because obviously I'm guessing that would make the price go up and whatnot. So overall, the detailing I would say is alright. Mine seems a little Mine seems a little loose. I'll get to that part later on mine. But I think he looks pretty decent. He is looking a little beefy, but that's just me. And I think the also moving on to again, I am like very tired. The reason why this video is a little late, or I should say very late, because I forgot to review this. Excuse me, after I unboxed it. As I already said, I had a lot of things going on this year, and I couldn't get to it, or I could have got into it, but again, I didn't have the time. I had so much things going on. Oh, another thing I forgot to say, he does come with instruction. Oh, geez, that glare. Instructions on how to do the transformation. I don't follow the instructions. Oh, geez, I don't follow the instructions because I just look at YouTube tutorials or videos on YouTube that show how to do the transformation. That's kind of like how I did with my first Transformers figure ever, which is the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime that I got. I would say 2 Christmases ago. I'm not entirely sure when I got him, but anyways, off topic there for a second. So, anyways, moving on to paint. The paint overall looks pretty good. I mean, he does have. I don't know if you can see. You can see his eyes are red. That's what happened obviously in Transformers 1. D16 turns into Megatron when he drops Orion Pax into the Well of Box. That was a little harsh and a little bit. I have to say that part was a little harsh and whatnot. Just letting go of his best friend, which is now his enemy, Optimus Prime / Orion Pax. And I think he's a mixture of gray with some, I think, black lines on. I think some black around his shoulders, and you can see the hints of black all over him. You can probably see right. You can see it very well. Not much. You can also see it on the back of his treads. He does have treads because he is a tank, after all. But overall, I think the paint is alright. Not too bad. But I guess so. I bet you can probably make it more silver. Well, make it more grayish or whatever. Kind of like on the box. He's a little bit more gray or more. I should say more silver, but that's just me. So moving on to articulation. This guy has pretty good amount of articulation. He does. His head can. I think his head can go a 360. It's very hard to turn it. And his arms can go like this. You can basically do a T-pose. That's an old meme. Or whenever that T-pose thing started. Or whatever. So both arms can do that. He does have a swivel. This one's a little tight, which is alright, which is good actually. So he does have. I think he has a um double jointed arm, which can go like this, which is also part of the transformation, and it can that can do a swivel. And his hand is also a swivel, or his fist, or whatever. Same thing goes for the other arm. This one, I don't know why it's a little. I don't know what mine is. Mine's a little loose right there. I'm not sure if mine came like that, or maybe I've just been messing with it for too long. Because I've had this guy for like a month, year and a half already. Because I got him for Christmas last year. And I just haven't gotten around to reviewing him. And also, I've been packing all these guys up. Because I've already said I will not be recording in this room anymore. in the near future, which is probably next year, I'll have a entirely different setup, better than this mess you see behind me. And I just hit my tripod. Well, I just knocked the thing over. Yeah, so you won't see any of this mess anymore. But anyways, I'm going off topic. My bad. But yeah, he does. I don't know why mine. Again, I don't know why mine is loose. Maybe I can probably fix that up with whatever. Same thing goes for the other arm or shoulder, or whatever. He does have a double jointed, which is also part of the transformation. And also, he does come with this backpack. I forgot. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Which I think he does come. This also comes disassembled out of the box. So you just have to snap it onto his back, and it also can. It gets on a hinge, I think, which can do that, and you can also turn it around like that. Kind of looks like Megatron has a little bit of a helmet. I don't know why I did that. So, anyways, moving on to the legs. The legs can do a swivel right here. It can also go like this to make like a sideways kick. And also, this is also part of the transformation. It can also do this. Oh, you probably can see it. It can also do that. Again, that's just more for the transformation. And oh boy, that transformation was fun to do again, because I've been rusty. Obviously, I did not review this guy for a whole year, or a year and a half since I had him. And the same thing goes for the other leg. It can do a swivel right there. And it can also do the same thing as the other leg. It can also do that as well. So this guy has pretty much pretty decent articulation, like all the other ones I've collected over the past, I don't know how long I've been collecting Transformers figures, but it's been quite a few years, probably 3 or might be 3 or 4 years, I don't remember. But that's the articulation of this figure. Alright, last thing is comparison, and the only thing I have to compare him with, the only one I could compare him with is my Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And I'll probably just use some other figures I have in here just because. And another reason is, I probably said already, is that I have packed up most, I think almost all my Transformers figures that I've had. So, yeah. I think I said this in the past few reviews of whether it's Godzilla or Transformers, that yes, I have been packing these guys up like crazy. Well, not since recently. But anyways, I'm going off topic. This is a Transformers review. My bad. So he does compare with, I think he's in scale with Optimus Prime here, which is pretty cool. And I think they're pretty much in scale. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm gonna have to box him up when this review is done, because I'm kind of running out of time for that. So I think the last thing I'm gonna compare him with, because I am lazy, is I'm just gonna compare him with my. I know this is not a fair comparison. I'm just gonna compare him to my movie monster series, Godzilla 2000 2.0. And yes, this is not a very fair comparison, because Godzilla is like shorter than Megatron here. But yeah, also I love this figure. Got this guy for Christmas. I'm just gonna put him right here because I'm too lazy to put him back on the shelf. So that is overall pretty good. He does compare well with Optimus Prime. And also, before I forget, talking about the accessories, is that you can actually put, don't know which one, I think you can actually attach this to his arm, I think. So yeah, you can basically attach those to kind of make him look like he's shooting at Optimus or Godzilla right here. I think the same thing goes for the. Or maybe I put this on the wrong one. Oops. I guess if I remember from the movie, from the you know the movie that shouldn't have failed in the first place. Oh well. You can actually also have two guns with that gun and his iconic fusion cannon to make him look like he's shooting at Optimus. Oh geez, that is very loose. Okay, hopefully that doesn't snap off. Oh boy. Or I could just make him like this instead of doing it like what I just did, because that is very loose. Oh boy, I hope that doesn't come off. I wonder if something's loose in there. I'm not sure how to fix that. Yeah, something's very loose. I hope that does not fall off. I'm not going to be filled with that anymore. So, we're just going to leave it how it is. Ooh, yeah, that is so very loose. Oh boy. But overall, you can attach the accessories. I think same thing goes for the two. I think these are called Norways. I don't know where you can. Oh, actually, you can put them in the same holes on his. Where these are. I'm not gonna do that because that's just gonna take a lot of time. So, that's basically the main body. So, I'm gonna cut here to the transformation. That probably the video is not gonna look great because I did it on the tripod that just fell down behind me, and it's gonna look awful. So I do apologize for that. I'll say so. We cut to the transformation now. Alright, that was the transformation. Here we have Megatron's Cybertronian tank mode. This tank mode is very good, but I will have to say my issue is that you can easily see the head right there. Unless you put it like down, I guess it doesn't really matter. But you can easily see the head right there, so that's little annoying. But so yeah, this is Megatron's for Cybertron mode. I'm guessing for Cybertron tank mode once he gets the cog during the film and whatnot. And mine's a little. I'm not sure if mine looks a little off. Mine's a little wiggly because I hope I did everything right. And sometimes the tabs do not want to stay in very well, so I don't know what to do about that. I mean, he is a little wobbly, so I guess. Oh well. At least I did my best. This transformation was not very good when I did. Was pretty difficult when I tried it. I almost said it was not very good. I mean, it never is because these kind of figures hurt my hands a lot, especially since my first Transformers figure, which was Optimus Prime, the 2000 the Revenge of the Fallen that I reviewed. I think last year I reviewed that figure. It might have been, yeah, I think it was since I reviewed that figure last year in 2024. But oh well. So yeah, so as you can probably see, the tank looks pretty good. It kind of does look like what we see in the movie, but anyways, this is a little bit more. I think this tank mode is a little bit gappy. You can easily see some gaps in it. Again, they did what they could to make it look like how he appeared in the film, and you get the iconic tank cannon. And I think just for these, you can basically just store them like in the backpack or in the thighs. I just store them right here, so that is pretty good weapon storage. But overall, I think it's a pretty good tank mode. overall, not too bad. But yeah, again, not too bad. And I basically had to to transform this guy, but I did re-transform the Optimus Prime, and it does look like a little wonky because I had to use a guide again to make everything look not so god awful. But yeah, I had to. So this is basically what they look like. So I decided I was gonna take some pictures of both vehicle modes, but this is what I have to do because I wanted to get this video done and out, so I don't have to worry about it next year. As I already said, but you guys know that drill already. So overall, I think the tank mode is pretty good, as I already said. So this is what they look like face to face. Pretty nice. From the back, from I'm probably scratching the paint from doing that. From the front, and well, from the side, my bad, and from the front. So that is both vehicle modes. So overall, I think this figure is pretty good. I mean, it was a little difficult to do, but otherwise, not too bad. It's a pretty solid figure in my opinion, even though the tank mode looks a little off-putting on my end because I try to get everything connected right and make sure it doesn't look all wonky and crappy. But overall, that's just me. And that's Godzilla 2000 right there. Don't worry about him. I just put him there because. So that is my review of the Studio Series, or Transformers Studio Series 114, I think it's called. Deluxe Class, I think it's Deluxe Class Megatron from Transformers 1. That's a mouthful, and obviously this closes off my reviews of this year, so we'll see what I review next year in the near future. So yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Stay big, G fans and Transformers fans.